Smokescreen. Gordon was feeling stuffed up. "It's the coal, Gordon," explained his fireman. "It's clogging up your tubes something awful, but we'll have to make do with it, as there's nothing else." "Why not have a good sneeze, Gordon? That will clear your tubes." Henry was thinking of the time when he had punished some boys for dropping stones on him. "Certainly not," replied Gordon with dignity. "Sir Topham Hatt won't approve. He didn't like your sneeze, I seem to remember." Next day, Gordon was nervous as he backed onto the express. "At least I shan't slip today," he thought. "But I suppose they'll laugh at me again if I don't keep time." He needn't have worried. By the time he reached the junction, he was running nicely, and when he passed Knapford Station from below, Gordon's fireman began to make up the fire. "Let's get a good run at the hill while you've got enough steam to do it," he said. "I don't trust this low-grade coal." As Gordon swished through Parliament, running hard for the hill, smoke from the newly made fire steamed from his funnel. He vanished into the distance and left a black smoke screen settling over the station. It covered everything, passengers and all, in a coat of soot and smuts. Waves to Gordon became shaking fists, and the passengers hurried angrily to the station master's office.
"The express train, bound for Vicarstown, is arriving at platform 1. Please stay behind the white line."
At Crovan's gate, an inspector came to see Gordon. His message from Sir Topham Hatt was short but not sweet. "It's not fair," Gordon complained to Scarlowy. "How could I help all that smoke? It's not my fault the coal is so dirty."
Never mind. Where would I be if I got upset every time someone called me outdated? Anyhow, a suit's good for the garden, my driver says.
"But not for new clothes." Gordon was extra careful on the way home, but it seemed today wasn't his lucky day. Sir Topham Hatt was at Knapford to apologize to some of the passengers. He had done his best and was waiting for another train when Gordon came by. As the express thundered through, a cloud of black flakes flew from it and landed on Sir Topham Hatt's new top hat. "Gordon!" When Gordon reached Tidmouth, there was another message waiting for him. "Sir Topham Hatt says that Gordon blew ashes on his top hat as he passed Edward Station." Gordon was horrified. "I did not. I was being extra careful." "I'm sure the Fat Controller can't be right," put in Gordon's fireman. "I can't help it," said the inspector. "That's what he says, so there it is. He will speak to Gordon when he gets home." Gordon went sadly back to the shed. Toki was also there. "Toki's driver says Toki wants to say something to you. It might cheer you up a bit, Gordon." Toki was the double-decker Shinkansen that Gordon first didn't like, but started respecting her a bit when how she prevented the passengers from injury when she crashed. "Doesn't she have a communication disorder? She might find it hard to talk."
When a person has extreme social anxiety, they struggle to communicate with others. Bear in mind, they only struggle to communicate. It doesn't mean they don't want to."
Gordon was surprised when Toki said a full sentence. "Were you practicing to say this, Toki?"
"I heard from Edward about how much you experienced, and yet you try your best to be the express engine that Sodor knows. First, I will forgive you for complaining to me when you first met me, and I do respect the old generation of engines."
"Thank you, Toki. You are a grand Shinkansen, and I am indeed Sodor's express engine."